Hello, welcome back to today's podcast. I am so sorry I didn't get out a podcast last week. I was visiting family out of town, so I really had a little bit harder time recording, but we are back and the weather has been amazing, so we've been outside a lot. It is summer, but it hasn't been too hot because the beginning of the summer was extremely hot and so uncomfortable. Eden is right on my lap, so I'm sorry if you hear some smacking noises or crying. She's asleep right now, and so is Everest. So I get a moment to record with you. I've had a lot of projects also during the napping time, so I haven't been able to record like I would like to. And then at night, I just want to relax. And maybe that's just my own problem that I need to fix, which I should. But I'm going to keep up with this podcast deal. And I'm really excited about today's podcast. I wanted to talk a lot about, whatever. I want to talk about a summer bucket list. And yes, I know kids are back in school and the summer is basically over, but I wanted to try to squeeze in a little summer bucket list because to me, I don't have any kids going back to school, and technically it still feels like summer to me. So to me, it's still summer. I'm not going to call it fall until, okay. I'm not going to call it fall till September, okay? That's like 1 week away, okay? So I still have 1 week or so to get a bucket list in. I might even call this a fall, like a summer, end of the summer fall bucket list, So I kind of feel like it is kind of fall though, low key, because pumpkin spice flavoring just came out, which I'm so excited about. I've already had 2 different coffees with pumpkin spice. So, yeah, it's a thing. And it's already started, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, girl, it's still summer. Why is pumpkin spice coming out? But I'm not complaining because your girl loves pumpkin spice like every basic white girl. So, anyways, let's jump into my end of the summer fall podcast. Bucket list. Okay. Number 1, I want to ride in a hot air balloon and watch them take off. Every year they do a hot air balloon release where I live, and I want to be there for that. So I'm really excited because I want to see the release. But honestly, I would love to ride in the hot air balloon. Granted, I don't really have somebody that would go with me at the moment. So, if you're willing. I'm sorry if car safety on hit a brother up. I would love to do that. I just love the release of the balloons because it's technically a fall thing, so this is perfectly and kind of fitting because it happens in the fall where I live. So you have to get up really early so the sun comes up with the balloons, and it's so gorgeous. Ugh, chef's kiss. I want to do acai bowls. I've never done one before, so I definitely want to do that. I did technically taste one of my mom's, but I want to get like my own bowl and see how that goes. So I really am thinking of doing that. I want to do that sometime this fall or summer. I want to go to the pool, have a pool day. We did go to the pool, so technically that one is accomplished. Technically the acai one is accomplished, and it was on my bucket list. I want to go to DQ. This summer, I was craving DQ. I'm saying like I want to do it because I wanted to do this at the beginning of the summer. I think I'll do another one next summer. And I might prepare a winter bucket list just so I have like goals throughout the winter, because the winter is so dull and boring, and there's so many things that you can't do in the winter. So I think I'm gonna do a winter bucket list. But I'm saying some things because I have done some of these things, but I still want to try to finish the bucket list by the end of the like fall season. Camp. Technically, we did not camp overnight, but we camped during the day. So I still want to camp maybe for my birthday, have my family go out and camp. Bonfire. Yes, I have had a bonfire at my parents' house. Super fun. S'mores. Yes, I have done s'mores when we went camping. Fireworks. I did not see fireworks. Fireworks were done this year, but I did not go see fireworks yet. Fish. Honestly, I have not gone fishing, and my son would love to go fishing. So I'm still going to be visiting my parents a few more times this fall. So hopefully we can go fishing and my son can go fishing for the first time in his life. And he would love that. A beach day. We have done part of a beach day. We've never done like a whole beach day this summer, which I was craving to do. So hopefully we can still do maybe next week, like a whole day at the beach, which is amazing. But it's kind of hard with a newborn and a 2-year-old. So we may not get a whole day at the beach like I used to. Like we used to in the past. Water balloons. Have not done that, but my neighbors have reusable water balloons, and they have invited us over to do that with them. And I couldn't understand reusable water balloons until they showed me. It's actually like rubber, like a balloon, like a water balloon, but then there is like it's like slit like a hamburger down the middle, and it connects at the back like a clam, and then it's what is that, magnet on like this lip, so it closes and keeps the water in until you throw it and it breaks. The magnets break and the water balloons break. Like, how cool is that? Reusable water balloons, so cool. I want to do a cook-off of some sort. We got a new smoker recently, so maybe we could do like something like that, or like a guacamole cook-off, or like a dip or something like that. Something, I don't know, cook-off would be really fun. A rainbow walk. I don't know if you know what a rainbow walk is. You could kind of combine it with like a prayer walk, like praying for people and out evangelizing. A rainbow walk is basically you just, in the order of the rainbow, you look for those colors on your walk, and the first person to complete it wins. A bike ride. I have not gone on a bike ride this year, but that sounds like so much fun, so refreshing, and just a really fun way to exercise. Okay, watermelon smoothies. It sounds super watery, so I don't really know how it would turn out. Maybe if you did like watermelon and vanilla, maybe like vanilla protein and watermelon. I feel like that might be okay. Or maybe if you did watermelon and strawberry, like strawberry smoothie, strawberry protein, that could be good. But I was just interested in a watermelon smoothie. I don't know, in a way that sounds really gross, but at the same time it sounds like super refreshing on a 90-degree day, right? Or maybe it's just like a watermelon refresher is what I'm craving. I don't know. I want to visit the ocean this summer. That's something that I really have wanted to do. However, at this point in the summer I have not, and I don't think we have any plans to travel like that. Oh, that far. But we do have plans to travel, but not that far. So I don't know that we'll get to the ocean, but yeah. Hair smoothies. What I mean by that is like egg and mayo, and put it in your hair, some oils, these different things to make it like a smoothie, so it's really thick and rich and makes your hair strong and rich and full of life, and strengthen it and get all the dead, like, smooth it out. I want to get a tan, which I have accomplished this summer. I do feel my tan is, on fleek. Definitely. A sunset at the beach. I have not done this technically. I would hope to be able to do that sometime this summer. However, I am not certain because Everest needs to be in bed at sunset or before by sunset. Usually it's like by 8. No, he goes to bed before sunset. So I don't think this is the summer for a sunset at the beach. A sunset at the top of a mountain. I have done that. This summer, my parents came to visit and we went to the top of a mountain and watched the sunset. It was gorgeous. I would do it again for sure. I wanted to take Everest to Sky Zone. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's like a like place that they have like foam pits and trampolines and obstacle courses and stuff. And I've always wanted to take him to it because I really think he would love it and enjoy it and have the best time ever. So it is my goal this summer/fall to take him to a Sky Zone just to really get energy out for the day. And I think he would really love it. And I'm very curious to see if he would jump into a foam pit at this age at 2.5. So we'll see. Carnival State Fair. There is a state fair going on right now. So I'm hoping to be able to go to this potentially this week. I do have goals to go to the state fair this week, so we shall see if that happens. I want to do a makeover, like redo my makeup, like redo how I do my makeup, like do a ton of makeup tutorials and just figure out something new and different of my makeup routine because it's kind of getting old and boring. So I want to do like a makeover. I'll go to a water park. We have an indoor water park, but I want to go to like an outdoor water park this summer. I would like to still do it. Hopefully we can go either this week or in the next couple weeks. I'm really hoping to be able to do that because I think again it would be a really awesome way for Everest to get energy out either in the morning or the afternoon, and then when on a really hot day like an 80-degree day, 90-degree days, just being out in the water and being cool is the best. It's the only thing you can really do on those 90-100-degree days. So hiking, it's difficult with kids, but I do have a few carriers. I don't have a backpack for Everest because you would need to carry him. I have wanted one. I do have hiking goals with that, but we have not taken the plunge to make that purchase for hiking. But I could take Eden on a hike, and I will definitely do that in the fall. So yeah, I want to do a night swim. I probably could do that once the kids are in bed, with friends here. So that might be really fun, although night swims are a little creepy and freaky because you don't know, like you can't see under the water, but it is still a fun thing I would like to do. I put this one down because the inner child in me wants to like stay alive, but I want to do an all-nighter, but this is literally impossible with kids. So I'll do an all-nighter in 30 years. How about that? Pfft. Oh, my son is awake. One more thing. I would like to do a movie marathon. I think Everest is getting up. Yeah, he's awake. And Eden's probably wanting to get up soon too. But a movie marathon. This might be more of like a winter, part of my winter bucket list. But we'll see. I am going to look back at this and maybe do an update if I've done anything. And then I also want to do a winter bucket list, so stay tuned for that. I do got to get going. Kids are waking up and our day must continue, but I hope you enjoyed today's podcast and hopefully I gave you some ideas of things you can do at the end of the summer, even when if you have kids that are in school, when they get home from school, maybe these are some things that you could do with them to keep them occupied and not have as much screen time. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.